This is the concept that can make you a profitable trader in just 1 month of you trading with it, but if only you can follow the simple step-by-step process on it. And what do I mean by that? You need to be fearless, you need to be patient, you need to be very disciplined for you to trade this kind of strategy. And guys, you will see a very crazy result over time. Just on this trade alone, which you can actually see here on the Euro JPY, I have gotten to take a very perfect entry today just to take it to the downside and get my 1 to 3 avoid hit take profit on this trade, and that is it right there on the screen. So you are welcome to this channel, and in this video I'll be giving you a simple step-by-step process on this strategy. Okay, so for us to actually look for buys, we want to go to the higher time frame like the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame. We want to get our BOS, okay, which you can actually see here. This is our break of structure. Okay, this is our break of structure here, just around this region, break of structure. And after the break of structure, what next? We want price to retrace back down, and after that break of structure, spot your point of interest. Okay, the point of interest comes next, and the second one is you want to see liquidity build up. You want to see multiple lows formed above that your point of interest. That is the only thing making it a high probability entry for you. Okay, so you need to look out for zones that have these lows above it. Okay, it's just very simple. So you want to wait for the market to first of all give us that low, okay, then higher high, then one price to come and build up something more like liquidity around this region. Then all you just want to see is just to have your zones below them, okay, and you want to see price take them out, then change character, then you get to engage and buy to the upside. Very simple approach. It doesn't need anything extra to verify or to start making money with this. This is very simple, okay, if only you can follow the simple step-by-step process. Okay, and here on this video you need to know about the timing that we do use here. Okay, I'm going to tell you the 3 different timing, major timing we do use, although it's 4, but I will still give you the 3 of them just to show you the major ones that are very necessary for you to know about. Okay, the first one is the daily time frame. You want to go to the daily time frame and know the direction of the market. Secondly, on the 4-hour time frame, you want to spot out your structures, your swing highs, your swing low. You want to know where you are going to be trading from and where liquidity is building up. You get to mark them out, okay, and also your zones. So the third one is your 1-hour time frame. So your 1-hour time frame is just the time frame you get to spot out mostly your liquidity point, and also on the 15 minutes, which is the last time frame, you'll be getting to enter your trades on the 15 minutes. So looking at this Euro JPY sell that I took this morning, which has already hit take profit, okay, the news just drove price to the downside and it has hit take profit of 1 to 3, okay, and that is the screen right there, that is the screenshot right there. So let me give you a little breakdown on the strategy. So for us to sell, which is something like this, we need a break of structure to the downside, okay, which is something like this. After the break of structure, you get to look out for your zones. Okay, so spot your zones. You want to have zones, you want to make use of the zones along this leg that stored liquidity below them. Okay, so if you look here now, this is liquidity, price coming close, almost close to your zone, and price is doing something like just creating multiple wicks before it. Then you just want to see price takes them because there's a lot of stop losses resting. People are selling here massively, so price will take them out, change character, and still come into your supply to mitigate it and drop to the downside. So we're going to be using these first concepts here now on this trade that I took on the Euro JPY. So let's go to the daily time frame. Let me quickly delete all of this. Okay, let me quickly delete all of this. So looking at the GBP JPY on the daily time frame, this price action is very simple for me, and that is why I get to engage on this trade. Okay, if you look here on the daily time frame, price has been giving us that, you know, higher high, higher low, higher high, then price give us this leg, give us this leg, give us this leg, okay, and price has come, take some liquidities along this area, which is from this high, internal structural high, which was here. Price took liquidity from it, making this high a protected high, okay. So price still went on and broke structure, okay. So what is this thing telling us? It's telling us that we are bearish, okay, but now price has pulled up, taking out this high, but still within this supply area on the daily time frame, okay. So price took that high out and even dropped and closed on Friday bearish, okay. So all I just wanted to see is a retracement to still take this sell because it's still valid for a sell, okay. So it just basically told us that price came here to sweep liquidity and drop, okay. So that is just the simple bias on it. So I went to the 4-hour time frame. So looking at here on the 4-hour time frame, you would see that price actually had this 4-hour supply area. If you can still make it this way, fine, okay, which price has also induced. Price has swept this high before, took it as liquidity, and we sold this market. We were just busy selling this entire area of price, okay, which we made money from. So price took it out, dropped, broke structure to the downside. So right now price has come still within that zone. Price took out that high, now switched character to the downside. And what are we going to be looking out for? We're going to be looking out for sales, okay. And where is our supply area? First of all, we have this daily supply. That's the first one. So we're going to go to the 1 hour and see what the price action is looking here on the 1 hour. So if you look at the Euro JPY on the 1 hour, you see that price was giving us higher low, higher high, okay, then a higher low, then a higher high, a higher low, then a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Then price came, swept all of these lows out, took them all out, then changed character to the downside. Don't forget, we've taken liquidity. Price has changed character after taking liquidity. And what are we expecting? A retracement into supply to sell, right? That's just a simple analysis there. Then price came into this range, then still broke structure to the downside. So I was just very, very interested in taking my sales from this high to this low. I want to look for supply areas resting along this zone, okay. So I was just looking, there's no more zone here. I noticed that price has even retraced into this zone and formed a high and formed a new low, which failed to form a new lower low here. Then price just came above yesterday. So I was just watching to see whether if I can get the change of character on the 15 minutes, okay. So I was just looking, okay, I needed to get this supply first, which was, I got that supply at the 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minute time frame, you can see that this supply is looking very good and price has even formed a high. So yesterday night when the chart opened, price swept this high out. I was just waiting to see what price will start doing after sweeping that high out. So I went to the 15 minutes, which is our entry time frame, okay. Price, after that price swept this high out, what happened next? I noticed that price was creating something like this, okay, which is lower low, lower high, then a lower low. First of all, I engaged into sell from here, which price took us out, and used this one above here and used this high as our inducement, okay. So I first took this sell, it took me out here, which I also sent to the group. This was around it was around 2 a.m. or so, around 1 a.m. So I entered the sales from here first. Price just came and stop loss was too tight, so that's why I lost that first trade, okay. So price took us out, and this one of my mentees still managed to enter into another sales again on this supply because he understood what happened right here. So price took us out. This is the first loss we took this week, okay. This money just took us out, then dropped, okay. So upon this break, this is the first break of structure, break of this external structure, which is here. So the price looked even more clearer to me. So at this point, I was like, okay, after one loss, I don't usually take another trade, okay? But this one was so clean. I just set my limit on this supply. I had to check out on these zones and see if there's any possible supply zone that price can easily tap into, then sell. So I just entered my sell limit around this position, okay? This was the sell limit, and immediately price was just dropping a little bit, dropping small time. The news came in and TP was hit. So it was a very, very nice and perfect trade for me. And this is just how you can trade: structures, liquidity, execution. You don't need to wait for anything. Once this whole thing, liquidity has been taken, change of structure. If you look here all the way from the daily time frame, we're deriving that analysis that this price is still going to drop, okay? First of all, it took this high on the daily time frame and it reacted from a daily time frame or the 4-hour supply and changed character on the 1 hour, which is very good. And not just that 1 hour, we noticed that price was giving us that bearish intent, first leg, then retraced, just like the way you are seeing it, then break structure again. So we are meant to look for sales on any possible supply here, and we got that supply on the 30 minutes, and price has already even created multiple highs, this first one and this second one. Then price never broke structure to the downside. So all I wanted to see for price to still continue down, I want to see a sweep, then price should start giving us that bearish intent to take this low, of which this low has been taken already. So we're the one that took that low out. So this is what a simple trade can actually look like. And this is just a very simple sell model that I have for all my mentees. So if you still want to learn more, contact me through the Telegram channel below and I will get to answer your questions. So see you guys on the next video. Subscribe. Exercise more patience if you're trading this. It's going to be very, very profitable, because sometimes we wait for days before we get to take any trades, okay? If you look here, throughout this day, I was not just looking. This is 6th of March, I think Friday, yes. And price was just creating different things. I was not just interested in any of this, okay? So that was it. And guys, love you all. See you guys in the next video. Bye.